All right, hello, welcome back to another episode of me analyzing a deal in my market. Today we got a duplex. It's a side-by-side and it is in Columbia Heights. Looks like it's got 4 beds, 4 baths, so that's two on each side. It's listed for $419,900 and it's been on the market for 55 days. That is quite a while for this market today. It's at $164 per square foot. It looks like it's got in-unit laundry, dryer, 1963 build. So this is kind of exactly what I'm looking for. Looks like it's got baseboard heating. This is the first time I'm opening up the property details. Let's look at some pictures. So it's a side-by-side. Looks like it's okay, not the most updated. It's pretty clean. I'm more interested in functionality and make sure it's not outdated or broken. Everything looks clean, simple, which is fine. I like these windows. They look pretty new. Looks like it's a split entry with this stairs, railing. Kind of an open floor plan. Okay. All the windows. Yeah, not too bad. It's like yep. Looks like it's a split entry. Bathroom's okay. It's got some tiling. Looks decent functionality, just like I said. Perfect, which is fine. This is the other. It looks like the half bath or the lower bathroom. No tub, no shower, but somebody can go to the bathroom, which is perfectly fine. And then the in-unit laundry. I am a fan of that, so that is awesome. Has one there, and it has kind of a secluded backyard, so that's fine too. If you want to use that for your dog or whatever, kids, that's cool. Okay, let's look at the details. I'm gonna grab this address, go to the Bigger Pockets calculator, plug this in here. Okay, what did I say the price was again? Let's just call it $420. Taxes are, oh wow, that's crazy. So they already got hit with an assessment. So 7,000. Wow, that's up there. Okay, well let's put 7,600 for taxes and 420 for purchase price. 420. Closing costs of that, 25,000. Will not be rehabbing. Let's do a 20% down on a 6.8 interest rate. No points, 30-year fixed. Monthly income. So I'll go to Rentometer. Definitely we could go to Hemlane, Zillow, Craigslist, all the other platforms, but I just go to this when I have a membership here, and it's pretty convenient. So here we go, 6 months look back, check rents. $1,829 average. That's quite the amount. It's gone up quite a bit since the last time I checked. This was probably like 6 months ago. For a 2-bed, 1-bath, you're looking at about $1,600. So it probably is the bathroom that's the difference. But the 75th percentile is in the 2,000. Wow. I'm more of a conservative when I'm running numbers. 1,800, that's, the rents are pretty stable. I'm not saying the rents are decreasing by any means, but it looks like if the pictures are current, it looks like the rents, you could probably get them to like 1,900 safely without having to put too much into it. So I would say let's shoot for, let's say we're gonna do 1900. I'm gonna put this on the market 1900. So 1900, we're gonna get 3800 in rents. Property tax, like I said, 76 right now, but you know, with the purchase price of their price is probably gonna be 8,000. Insurance, oh, let's call it 3,000. 5% interest rate, 5% vacancy, 5% cap X. The details didn't really mention too much about the purchasing or the capital expenditures, roofs, water heaters, things like that. Okay, then the water was to 200, garbage $30. No management fees. I manage all my own rentals. Um, if you didn't manage your own rentals, just put 10% in there. Depending on how many rentals you got, you know, they give you a discount if you have a lot, or you don't have one. You only have one, so depending on how many you have, they will give you a discount. All right, let's check the numbers. All right, so even with the 20% down, with $1,900 per side rents, it is a negative $106 per month. So this is an alligator. We're minus 1.2%. You'd still need $109,000 to close to have a negative $100 cash flow. Yeah, that's not looking pretty at all. Definitely a no with these numbers. Your mortgage is $2,100. Taxes 666, insurance 250 per month, you know, 570. Your variables 250, 230. Your water, trash, and garbage. So let's play with some numbers. Let's say, hey, Mr. Seller, I don't want to pay for, you know, this. I don't want to pay this price of 300. What is it? 420. You know, let's say it's been on the market for 55 days. Uh, let's say I only want to pay 370, right? Definitely going to bring down the closing costs to a couple thousand. So let's see. Let's just leave it closing costs the same. So if we lower the price from 420,000 to 370,000, that's what, $50,000? That's a $50,000 decrease. Not sure if the sellers are willing to go for that. That's quite a bit of a haircut on their margins. Not sure if this is something they've owned for a while, but with that being said, down to 370, your cash flow goes from negative 106 to 154 per month. That's a 1.87% cash on cash return. Still not very good. In my market, we're looking for anything 5 and higher in today's market. It's hard to do, but it's there. Especially right now, you know, with the low inventory, low demand. I think you could get that price a little lower or get a better price, seeing how long it's been on the market. Typically, these properties in this area, they're at about a 14 to 20 day turnaround. So once it's been listed, 14, 20 days, it's gone. Like, it's pending. It'll go, you know, pending and be gone out of the system. So this is more of a seller wish list pricing at 420. You know, they're holding out. They looks like, let me just look at the price drop, see if they have any. So they did drop the price quite a bit from October, but so they bought it. Looks like in September 2022 for 350,000. They sold, trying to sell it 2 years later for 100 grand more, so 464, and they couldn't get that. In October around Halloween, they dropped it, you know, 20 some thousand. And now they're dropping it again. They dropped it in November, another 10,000, 15,000, and then December. Now they dropped it another about 15 grand. So, you know, from the day they first listed, 464 to 434, about $30,000. Is it worth that much? I don't know. It doesn't look like nobody's willing to pay that price. That's why it's been in the market this long. But you never know. I mean, if I could get it for 370 just to cover this guy's, closing costs and fees, this person would probably get out of the deal scot free. Don't know the reason why they're selling it. It would be good to find out, and then we can go from there, see what the seller really wants to do. So back to the analysis here. 370 purchase price, interest rate at 6.8, 20% down. We're at 1.87% cash on cash. So that's not going to work for me. Let's go and play with the numbers here. So 370, I'd say see if they could try to buy the rate down to 625. 2% seller concessions. Can we get the rents up higher? 2000 was looking like it's the peak here. I'd say 1900 is conservative. It's good. I wouldn't go any higher. I mean, if we can get higher rents, that's a plus. But if we can't, we're gonna be in trouble. So we'll just leave it at 1900. We're not gonna mess with that. I think it's the taxes. The taxes and the insurance are really killing the deal here. Even with the 5%, the 20% down and the lower interest rates, it's not too pretty. See, 3.17% cash on cash return. That's $261 after all your expenses. Maintenance, capital expenditures, vacancy. It's not a great deal at that price. I believe it's overpriced. This property is overpriced. 370. That's quite high. And that's just my opinion. Most people are probably, the owner would probably be saying that, that's a fair price, but I don't know why they're selling it so soon. It'd be good to find out why. But yeah, here you have it. This is a quick analysis of a property that's in my market. It is definitely on the higher end, even though it's only $160 per square foot. It does not cash flow at that price. So, 420,000. I just kind of follow up on this one, try to make an offer lower than what is expected, 350, and see if they are motivated to sell. So yeah, this is definitely a follow. We'll see what this entails. It doesn't look like there's any central air either, so it's just baseboards, window air, AC, no central air. So yeah, appreciate you hanging out and following along in this property analysis. This is just the beginning step. There's obviously a lot more that goes into buying a property. Obviously, you got to check out the crime, the neighborhood, schooling, all that good stuff that families or individuals want. Highway access, companies that work for hospitals and whatnot. So anyways, yeah, thanks so much for following along. Stay tuned for the next one, and we'll see you then. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.